it's probably delayed. Hang on, I just hit the second go live button, so hopefully we'll be working now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it working?
Hoggers Geek Bar, clapping ass cheeks.
Bro, it's based. It's a base setup.
Okay.
I got my geek bar right here. Can you guys hear this?
Hear what?
No.
Yeah.
Can you not hear the vape? Me ripping the vape.
Sucking on the AC unit? No.
Lame. Mike's too
Listen,
good.
whippets are the only way. Either that or just like do like carbureted dust.
Yeah. If I'm not cleaning if I'm not huffing keyboard cleaner, am I really doing it correctly?
No.
No, you do it as God intended.
Period.
Hello, Dawson. Hello. I'm glad you can make it. Hello. We're doing a just chatting stream. Probably gonna look up
I'm
some
a
Trench
PNG
Crusade.
tuber now.
Yes, you are a PNG. Yep, you guys are now PNG tubers. You are now
sick.
obligated to set up OnlyFans to draw people in.
I will whore my body and
I don't
allow
think anybody
all
wants to
men
see another
come
hairy
inside
wiener.
me.
I don't know. People dig that shit. People dig that shit. Sorry, I had to leave
don't wanna
during
make
movie
it
night.
like
Oh, it's
everyone-
fine.
Yeah. I don't want to make people like kill themselves over the size of my massive cock.
Yeah, because they'd just be jealous of how big it is.
Pure suicide.
Okay. Well, we're gonna probably look up some Trench Crusade and other things. We're just winging it tonight. I have no plans. No plans. That's a pretty frog. I like that frog. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some Trench Crusade reading lore. I don't know if you guys. I don't how familiar. I know you guys are familiar with Trench Crusade, but how familiar are you? Like, do you know the art, or do you guys know anything about the lore?
I know the art. I had a little bit of a podcast that did it that kind of went over the basics of it, which is essentially the primer, which is which is somewhat lengthy. Do you want me to do this, or do you want to do it?
I mean, I have the document open. Like, I can try to read it.
Okay,
I used to download the images of the outside.
Yeah, no. The basic thing behind it is essentially after during the First World War, hell opened up a portal in Jerusalem and demons came flooding out of it. And that changed from from humanity fighting each other to humanity being like, "Oh God, we have to band together, or else we're going to go extinct in the next year." And that's essentially
It wasn't the First World War. It was the First Crusade in 1095.
Oh yeah, it was it was 1095. Excuse me. Yeah. No, 1099. Actually, I'm looking at it right here. Biased and likely inaccurate.
Well, okay, I remember the First Crusade starting in 1095 with Pope Urban II.
Yeah, the First Crusade captures Jerusalem. Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, it's basically imagine World War I aesthetic, but with, I would say, what is that? Yeah, like 900 years of war in between the whole thing.
It's basically if the Catholics ran the world, basically. More so than
why are you zooming in on boobies?
Shush. Because I want to look at them.
Fair enough.
They have that.
But also I can't stay long because I have a job interview later. Okay, no worries. I appreciate you dropping in, Dawson.
Yeah, you're good.
I know a little bit about it. I saw some videos on it, and I read a little bit of it. I don't know, I couldn't tell you the details, obviously, but it's one of those ones that I'm really hoping that it kind of. I don't think it's gonna outright replace Warhammer, but I really hope that it competes with Warhammer because Warhammer
it definitely
needs some, it needs some competition.
Yeah, it needs like a little bit more fleshing out.
Just by the art alone and the actual developer saying, yeah, Kit Bash to your heart's content, have fun.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do pretty well.
Also, those nuns are neutral.
Neutral?
Yes.
I mean, they work for both sides? That's awesome.
They just kill anyone who wants them to die.
Yeah, they attack whoever provokes them.
Damn, nuns
Which
versus...
is
No, they specifically like. Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's nuns with guns versus nuns with knives, basically. Which fandom will win?
for real.
I mean, they got exposed titties on the model, so automatically Trench Crusade.
Exactly.
Didn't old Warhammer used to have exposed titties?
Yeah, like
Not
They
anymore.
did with the Slaneshi demons, yes,
Slanesh.
but yeah.
Yeah.
They did with the Slaneshi demons, but they're like,
And then
wow,
they-
okay, we can't have that for
And then they
kids.
changed them into like cancer survivor patients.
Yeah. No nipple, no nothing. Just mass.
I mean, if it, I understand like making like them androgynous, and there is something to be said about like the half male side, half female side kind of deal. Like I think like a lot of like depictions of Satan is like depicted like that because like it's supposed to be man and woman, like an androgynous kind of deal. So
Yeah,
that's
I
probably
will-
what
Well,
the aesthetic they were
That's
trying to go for.
specifically of like. Oh, sorry. I was saying that there was specifically depictions of Morningstar Satan, where he is expressly a femboy. There's other depictions of Satan that are like, basically a face coming out of his ass, because that was the medieval depiction of Satan, because, hey, the Black
Gotta make him
Death didn't
scary.
happen, so, yeah.
Like the
So-
like the
After the
Bosch
Black Death,
paintings.
Satan becomes scary. He doesn't become something you could bully into making new weapons.
Yeah.
And I will say the Iron Sultanate has a vibe that has an aesthetic that is fucking dripped out. Page 43.
Hang on, one thing at a
Like-
time. We were talking about Satan,
Oh, yeah,
but so
those
I'm trying to
guys are
find the
really fucking
Hieronymus
cool.
Bosch image that
Painting.
he's talking.
Oh god.
If I can
It's
find
not
it.
Hieronymus Boss that has that, but that is pretty good.
I mean, it's pretty similar, like art style. At least this hell side of it. I thought it was. I thought he had it on his like in his hell.
Generally, a lot of medieval art, just like making weird demons.
Okay.
Also, sorry if I'm cutting you off. There's a lot of lag.
No, it's fine. I don't, dude. It's Discord. Discord fucking starts acting wonky when I stream with it.
It does for most people if they don't have like an ungodly amount of internet.
My dad's also watching TV, so once my dad goes to bed, it might like lighten up a little bit.
Does he stream off of it?
Yeah, he watches YouTube. We've cut
okay.
cable. We've cut cable completely, and my dad just uses my YouTube account to
Nice.
to watch.
You should tell him to watch that car guy I told you about. He'd probably like him.
You know what? He probably would like him if he hasn't already watched him. He watches a lot of like he watches a lot of car stuff. He'll watch a lot of like repair and restoration stuff. He also watches a lot of Storm Chasers. My personal account is filled with Storm Chasers.
Yeah, he'd love them. So page 47 on the Trench Crusade lore primer, or 43, excuse me. 43, yeah. Page
47 is pretty cool too, but we'll go 43 real quick.
43, the Iron Sultanate.
Also, I like the
unmatched
fact that the Iron Sultanate doesn't have modern firearms, because
Yeah,
they
no,
cut
they
off
still-
everyone else.
Yeah, they still use sword and shield. And their drip is unmatched, I will say.
Are holy shit. Fucking the crescent moon shield for like fucking Islam, that's fucking swanky.
Yeah. Page 43 on the primer itself. They're like
Damn. That is actually that image does go really hard.
It does.
Damn, son.
I like the fact that they're like commanders, like genetically engineered abominations, so they're able to beat them to death and then wear their skin.
Yep. If you go to page 48, they have
They literally,
the
like,
assassins.
They're like clone people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's okay. There we go. 49, I think is what it was with the little That weapon is so impractical, that double blade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, depends on if you know how to
Go
use
on.
it. Page 49. It's got the Sultanate assassin. He's got a two-handed dagger.
His
a double-sided dagger.
I will say I love the armor. It looks like a skeleton with
Sultanate
guts.
Assassin, I mean,
I don't. What were you saying, Salami?
I mean, you don't need to be practical when you just. I mean, the Sultan assassin, the assassin guy doesn't really need to be practical since he's just able to manipulate reality.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's kind of overpowered.
Captain's pretty good looking too. That's pretty. It's like almost like
He
con
has
levels.
that quantum giggle fuck bullshit.
I will
Oh,
say,
there's don't look at the captain. It has titties out.
oh, and titty out. Damn, rip.
Yeah, titties out on a harpy.
All right, well,
Hot.
now I gotta find them. Not just to
They
avoid
like
them.
make it like mythological.
Page 53.
Yeah, I found him. I'm trying to like look at him without showing the. So we'll just scroll back up. I will say, the assassin guy. Going back to him, I like how his armor looks like it looks like it's like pipes, but it's his rib cage, and like his innards also look like pipes and wires. I think that's a really cool
Mhm.
design. It's very
Yeah.
steampunk, almost leaning into
I mean,
that.
it is feeding him narcotics that like him constantly.
Damn.
Mhm. Yeah, they keep him in a state of non-pain and all that. And like the trench pilgrims have a pretty good aesthetic too. Honestly, everybody
That
likes the trench pilgrims.
that's the one I really liked. Let's see if we can't go back up to them real quick.
The trench pilgrims, page 20 is where they start.
20. Thank you for knowing more than me. It makes my job a lot easier.
I'm looking at the same lore primer you're looking at. So I'm just going around scrolling.
Okay. Well, you know what I should do? I should probably share in the chat if anybody's in the chat so they can look at the war primer
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean like shit, that looks so cool.
yeah. The whatever, I can't remember what that is, but the big cathedral looking dude
Plague
with
Knight.
the Plague Knight, yeah.
Wait, are you talking about? That's no, that's Senior Rex. That was the plague that Joan of Arc murdered.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nice.
I don't think
Also,
I
Joan
like
of Arc is a living saint. I'm unsure if it's still.
Go on, Salami.
Oh no, continue. I was just saying autism shit.
No, I want to hear the autism shit. Continue.
Autism boy,
Okay,
go!
so Joan of
Go.
Arc Joan of Arc is basically like a turbo like communicant, but
Mhm.
like you know the little boys they literally kidnap and like communicate to, but she does that naturally. She's able to communicate to God, so she's a living saint,
Oh,
and
neat.
she murdered giant plague zombie man, and she is personally on the death list of Beelzebub.
Based.
Sounds about right.
Beelzebub hates life in like all in generally equally, but he hates like fucking Joan of Arc like more than all life.
Is that the one with the lady with the big ass fucking gut sword?
Yeah, the big ass plague knight with the egg sack.
No, the armored lady that has like the big ass fucking gut sword. I've seen it before. Let me see if I can find it.
That is either a paladin or you're talking about another warrior. It's not.
I will
I've seen
say,
art for it. Yeah.
if you scroll down to page 27, when you
But
go.
it.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll quickly finish my thought and then you can tell me.
The one that has like the. Oh, continue.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. Am I really lagging that badly on your end, guys? Like, I don't try to talk over people. If I
It
can
is
No,
help.
pretty.
it's just the stream is like on a delay, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like a 15-second delay, I think.
I can't. I've tried to fix that on YouTube. I've really tried to like do what I could to like make the delay not as bad. Because on Twitch it wasn't that bad.
That is nothing on your end. That is on YouTube's end. So that is nothing that you can do. That is YouTube's end.
Yeah.
Because the more viewers you
YouTube.
have, the smaller the gap gets. The less viewers you have, the wider the gap gets. That's how they do their like broadband throttling thing, kind of whatever else.
It's lame, but understandable.
But
That means
anyways,
we need more
I'm gonna
people.
quickly cut this off real quick.
Mhm.
Joan of Arc hasn't gone out yet. The one with the big sword but all full plate is a paladin, and
Okay.
the other one that you're probably thinking of is a saint who was so nightmarishly powerful with a great sword that demons just left her alone after she
Yeah, because
died.
there was this one that is in like literally covered in plate with like Jewish script on it. Because I think you said something about that Kari whenever I showed you that one time.
Yeah, that's a paladin. That the
Oh,
Jewish one is the paladin.
okay.
That's one of the
There
nine
was an
paladins.
Yeah, there was another one that had like a lot of French stuff, and it was like this big ass like claymore looking thing. I really wish I
That
could find
was
it.
the Saintess, but there wasn't Joan of Arc.
Okay, because she had a like a very like a salette style helmet with a crown on it. I think it was maybe.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the art while you guys chat.
Yeah, it was.
So good.
That might help.
You
Yeah,
know the
here it is.
problem,
Here it
like
is.
Diesel.
Yeah,
I
here we
know, I
go.
know the one with like a nice ass.
Eh,
I don't
And
know.
she had, it's
okay,
Let me see
so
if there's a.
for
I put
Is
it
there
in
an
the
art? Is there an art section of like the Trench Crusade?
You can just like search stuff kind of thing.
One of those. Okay, we could do that. Trench
I know
Crusade.
there's a I know there's a website for it as well because I've seen that website.
yeah.
I can't
There's a
remember.
wiki.
Yeah, the wiki. Yeah,
Do not
ArtStation.
look up the stigmatic nun, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one's a little yeah.
Here it is. The fully armored lady with the Jew sword. Pretty gangster.
That's one of
yeah,
them. There's also
that one is a paladin.
yeah,
Mm.
there's also Saint Dominica of the Zweihander. That's her name.
Yeah, Saint Dominica. She's she's guts but dead.
Yeah.
I am sure I spelled that wrong. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I remember her. She's so hot.
Well, that's a different one, I think.
Oh, is it a different one? Rip.
Yeah, here. I can link you the site I'm on. You want it?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I think I'm not viewing the proper
Yeah, I got you.
things.
It'll be in the Discord chat. There you go.
Thank
Latest one I
you.
did.
Is it in the this one?
It's in like the voice chat, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one. There's two. Yeah, that's
And
there we go.
yeah, Artillery Witch goes hard.
Oh yeah.
It is the best of the heretic lineup.
I mean, I think
Did you-
she's like the front, like the poster child for the whole game at this point, right?
Well, I mean, Bricky
I
also did a whole poster on her with some like big ass titties, so
Okay, yeah, I'd do it.
yeah.
was that the one throwing the thing?
Yeah, the one where it's like think fast, chuckle nuts, that one. The art goes hard.
I cast Fireball plus.
I didn't ask what the size of the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
I'm
What
a
is
real
that?
G.
Assault Gun, the Hammer of the Witches. What the fuck?
Man, I wish I knew
So
about this sooner. I would have so bought into the Kickstarter.
Plague Knight helmet. Oh my god, that's so good. Well, the Kickstarter initially was set at $666,666.
Mhm.
They ended up getting $2.2 million.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, god damn.
Let's see. I think they. Yeah, you can. Yeah, Fortress Factory. Last updated February 3rd, 2025. Look at that. So.
They're doing consistent updates.
Yeah, so this one, it says Trench Crusade, it was $3,331,943 so far.
Yeah, they got a lot.
I don't know if they'll have, they probably, yeah, see, they have, like, I think they might have additional stuff you could buy, maybe, like, last minute.
Yeah, you can get, you can get, like, their sculpts already for, like, 3D printers and stuff.
Oh, all gone, rip.
Yeah.
Big Sag. See,
Look up the
there's
Witch Hunter General.
Witch Hunter General?
Yeah, that's the, I
Yeah.
think that's the dude that is, like, dripped the fuck out with, like, red.
He is basically just a Warhammer like Inquisitor but he has a stick that if you point at you, you turn into flash.
Yeah.
There it is. Look at him. Damn, got a pimp cane.
Yeah, he's dripped out.
God damn. Okay.
Yeah, he is. Mans is out. Mans is the main character.
Yeah. if the witch is the poster child, he's definitely the main character. Dude, even the model. I don't know if this is kit bashed or something.
No, that is like straight up like that's how the models are gonna look. But
Oh,
they encourage kit bashing.
yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, and also another good one to look at is the communicant tank hunter. Because people have been absolutely loving that one. Because it just looks
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah, he's literally just big, tall, like 10-foot dude with a big ass rifle, and they have their little like ammunition priest with them, just handing them bullets.
Yeah, that dude, that would be my job if that's just handing out bullets. I wouldn't want to be on the front lines. Here you go, tall man.
Here you go, buddy.
Here
Here
you
you go.
go.
Here you go, pseudo Metachrist. Have fun.
Yeah. Ooh, this one has the gun up in arms. Let's go. I don't know which is cooler, the gun where it's like off to
Over the shoulder.
over the shoulder, or like where he's aiming down the barrel. It's kind of.
Oh, aiming down the barrel always. Like, what do you mean?
I mean, shit.
I mean, it still looks really cool.
Yeah. Either way, it looks good.
Big gun, a gun that's big enough that you can hold it over your shoulder and still hangs off, is equally as cool as like a big sword. It has the same feel, big cock energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the gun is literally as tall as they are. So I mean,
There's a back shot. No matter how cool you think you are, you'll never be, be Tank Hunter from Trench Crusade cool. I think we just have to come to terms with that.
yeah, no, probably not. You'll never go as hard as Trench Crusade, unfortunately.
Damn. Dude, I can't wait for people to start cosplaying this stuff. Like, can you imagine the cosplayers?
It's gonna look so good.
It's gonna look so
It's gonna be
good.
so much work, but it's gonna be so worth it. Because especially with like the nuns, or like the sanguinary nuns, I think are what they're called. Because they have like an unmatched aesthetic. Because it's like pure white robes and they're covered in blood.
Sanguinary
nuns. Those are the combat medics.
Yeah, the combat medics. Excuse me.
Sorry,
I don't know how to spell
my
anything.
favorite is definitely these guys. I don't know how to say them, but I'm just gonna type it out.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh, yeah, she's super pretty. Send it to me in DMs. Spaceman Division Combat Biologist. Oh, it's kind of goofy looking. Let me look it up on
That
stream.
looks fucking awesome.
Wait, why isn't he showing up?
I don't think there's a few. Here's the source I'm going to look at.
Yeah, if you don't mind, give me the source so I can pull it up on stream.
By the way, do not look up the Heretic Berserker.
Yeah, they're not.
Oh, okay, so this is the concept artist for it.
Yeah.
Ooh. There we go. We get the high. This is what I want to see. I want to see the high quality shit.
Yeah.
Observer. These are so neat. Low-key can't wait to play this game. I wanna see if I can't find people to play the tabletop with me for sure.
You definitely will find people, especially in the Warhammer sphere, because there is a lot of people that are wanting to play this game because it looks so good. And like it's like surprisingly easy to paint, it looks like as well.
Yeah. A lot of metal, a lot of metallics
Yeah.
makes it super easy.
Yeah. And plus the grungier and grittier it looks, the better it looks. So if the paint looks like dog shit, you can just say, they're weathered.
Yeah, weathered. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that I didn't thin my paints, it's that it's just, it's just built up gunk from being on the battlefield.
Exactly.
Ooh, look at this guy. Lord of Tuners.
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing about diseases and stuff in the game too. Oh yeah, and then there's the big ass paladins.
the Black Grail, which is kind of a like soft way for a demon lord to just exist in the material plane.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I like how they're
Yeah.
collecting his pus. And they're
I would
drinking
so
it too.
love that job.
They're
Yeah. Listen, Kelpie, that's real gains. It's 100% protein. You know exactly where it came from. Right?
Yeah.
Probably has a lot of vitamins.
fuck using trend. Get the
Look,
pus gains, bro. You're not a
look
real
at the
gainer
at
if you're
the
not pussing it, bro.
true.
I've been
Look,
I've been cyst maxing.
you should look at the sister of transcendent chrysalid.
Okay, hang on.
That one looks like a skull. The other one looks like a jellyfish with a skull inside of it.
Whoa,
let's
that
see.
one.
Transist.
It kind of looks like that one Polish artist who.
How do you
What's
spell
up?
that?
Transcendent, TRANSCENDENT.
Thank you,
That it
Salami.
kind of looks like that one Polish artist. I sent her the text.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Ah, the yeoman of the Principality of New Antioch.
Yeah. Kinda.
Easiarchy producer.
It reminds me a lot of that guy who does the alien artwork a little bit. Like the guy who does
really
like the biomechanical artwork that Alien was based off of.
Mm-hmm.
It's more resembling of the Polish guy who made a lot of art about like specifically gas chambers.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could find him.
Oh, there it is.
There's combat engineers with New Antioch that literally have a Thompson.
Damn.
Like straight up, it's a Thompson in 45 with a stick mag.
Rite of molting. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of body horror in this one too. Ooh, what's this? Amazon Warrior. No, missing a boobie. Come on, bro.
Damn, why you gotta take the titty away?
Battle, I guess, because there was one covered and one that isn't.
It's either that or it's based off of an Amazonian like misconception that because the Amazons were based off of Scythians, and they the Greeks believed they would chop off one of their breasts so they would shoot an like bow properly.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I've heard
so that might be where it came from.
It's kind of lame, to be honest, but you go, girl.
Yeah, but you don't. As you could probably tell, you don't need to shoot cut off your tits to like shoot a bow. So it was only just a piece of like, it was a misconception.
I've never shot a bow, so I cannot speak to that. And I have both my titties, so that's another thing I don't.
Well, I will say the women with the smaller bust size usually do better.
Damn. Oh, there's that weird Progerian child with no skin.
Yeah, they removed all his skin to replace it with senses, so they might be communicating to God.
Oh yeah, the sniper priests are so good too.
Yeah, those are the ones without the eyes.
Yeah, they're literally snipers. They blind themselves in devotion to God, and they they basically put their faith in God to strike down their enemies.
Nice. I wish I had that kind of belief. Just like God, take the barrel.
God, take my trigger finger.
There's definitely some divine force in Trench Crusade, and also, the devil does exist, and he is coming to like skull.
Mm-hmm.
There's this guy with a prawn for a head.
Yep.
That is of a faction that's not in the base game. That is of the Church of Metamorphosis.
Yeah, they're not in.
They are demons that found a place under hell, and they are currently trying to understand it very badly.
Yeah.
They don't understand it all, and they basically like pseudo turn into elder gods.
Yeah. Acolyte of the Call, which is very, very shrimp-like.
See, where is that
they
one at?
use those feelers to make goethic magic symbols, so they're able to like practice a bunch of mathematical equations and try to understand the opening.
There it is. Oh yeah, there's another one. That one has another prawn-like body. See, that's what I would do. I would do the lobster team if I could.
Lobster team. The
Nothing but
call it rock
lobsters.
lobster.
Yeah, the rock
Here's the fun
lobsters.
thing about that faction.
Say what?
Each one of them can be completely unique because each one of them is technically constantly morphing and changing. So you could do whatever you want with those guys.
Yep.
Perfect for kit bashing.
Goetic Knight. That goes hard.
There's the nun of the Church of the
Perfect for
Metamorphosis. Awesome.
Yep. Goetic Knight looks fucking baller as shit.
Yeah. That guy's
The
gonna be
one
a
with
fan
the
favorite.
tiny skull.
Mm-hmm.
With the long
The
ass
Hound.
arms. Too.
Yeah. The Hound of the Tendalos. Oh.
Oh.
Looks like a fucking moray.
So cool. I like that that for the Plague Hymn, there's like a breakdown of like how he came about it.
Mm-hmm. I will be right back.
Yeah, no worries. We're just looking at art. Cancer Angel. Hell yeah, brother. Need to put some ibuprofen on that bitch. Probably shouldn't be showing the titties, but you know. Get a little swag. I really like. I don't mind. It's not like I'm monetized or anything.
It's not like a lot of titties.
I mean, it doesn't matter. YouTube, I think YouTube doesn't mind it if it's like in art so much, so I'm not too worried about it as long as I'm not like lingering on them on open titty. I think it should be fine, right?
I hope so. I mean, knowing YouTube, you don't have yoga stream or like you don't suck them off to get allow them to show tits. So
Yeah, I'll just change this stream to educational. It'll be fine.
guys, we need to give this to the school system.
Yeah. Well, that's how like hot naked yoga is allowed on YouTube. It's because it's technically educational because they're showing you how to do it, even though it's literally just naked women. Elements of design. Okay, here we go. This might be something pretty good. Elements of design and how like where they got the inspiration from. Iconic shapes, got the Catholic priest, got Warhammer, Star Wars. It's kind of cool, actually. See, look at that alien. I knew it. I knew there was some level of inspiration from it.
We got Pathfinder in that too.
Yeah, I know they got Pathfinder. I was just about to say they got the cleric
Also,
from
the
Pathfinder.
Also, the KKK hoods. They are a piece of ancient Catholic like penitence thing.
Yeah,
You can
that's
see
what
them
I
on
mean.
flagellants.
They're the Catholic guys, Catholic hood guys. I'm not so.
Yeah, those guys in those image aren't actually members of the KKK. Those might be like actual Catholic.
Yeah, I think they are. The hats are way too tall for them to be to be Klansmen. Plus, they got Hitler
Okay.
here.
I return.
Welcome back.
What are we on now?
I found the elements of design page, and we're looking at like some of the inspiration used for the art.
Neat.
Got Pathfinder, got Warhammer, got Catholicism.
Mm-hmm.
Got a freaking
Gothic architecture goes hard.
Freaking cars.
Meep meep.
Meep meep.
Ooh.
Bloodborne. Damn.
Definitely Bloodborne. I would.
The Skekskis. Trial by stone. Okay, see, like, here's the Plague Knight. See, they got the Plague Doctor, the Skull, and medieval armor, and, like, mixed them all together. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all design is just taking a bunch of shit and, like, jamming it all together to make something slightly different.
Yeah. Throw it on the pot, mix together, see what you get.
Yeah.
Like 90% of everything designed in the world.
I mean, that's why I say, like, that's why when I, like, people say, oh, design's so hard, it's like, it's really not. You just take a bunch of shit and, like, morph it together to the best of your abilities. Like, it doesn't even have to look that good to be functional, right?
Yeah, just take something you like, mash it up with something else that you like, and go from there.
Dude, that looks like a bunch of random letters.
That's the Polish artist I was talking about. Also, I found the Satan
Oh.
thing I was speaking.
Oh.
They're just two separate.
Hang on, I'll see. Can I?
Wouldn't you, Kelpie?
I
You
would
could get
not.
sloppy toppy from any end.
I would
You
not.
could get
I don't even know
ankle
if I
sloppy
should.
toppy.
I don't even know if I could show that. Like, that
I think you
is.
could show that. Listen, it's just mouths. How sexual can mouths be?
Okay,
Surprisingly.
All right, there we go. I opened it up in yeah, medieval Arco. Dude, medieval fucking Arco's hard. What's the term for it? Like, there's a term for like weird art like this from medieval times. I can't think of it.
Pictograph.
No, there's like a specific term. I can't spell for shit. Art, style. Hang on, style, name. I came across it when I was like doing research on like old monster maps.
Mhm.
There's a specific term for medieval monster styles, and I can't remember. It's like a really I think it's like bizarro or something like that. It's something along those lines. I can't remember it though. If I remember it, I'll tell you.
Can't show that.
Yeah.
Show what?
Nothing.
Nothing. He probably found something.
Go back in the stream. Oh, you talking about the angel with the titty out?
No, Marty saw that one.
Yeah.
It's a different one from the same guy, but it's from like 5 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, this artist you showed me, Salami, with like I like his artwork. I don't think I've ever seen it before.
He is like turbo famous.
Really?
He like it. Yeah, he like Scorn is based off of his art. Trench Crusade itself, it has the same type of like fucked up like brutalist architecture.
Yeah. I wish I was this good at drawing. Fuck.
I was a photographer originally.
I mean, like, photography is cool.
Yeah, and then he got murdered because he owed some guy like $5.
Damn. Imagine getting murdered over $5. Couldn't be me. I don't have $5. I might murder someone for $5.
And you'll have to kill me for it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get it back, even if you do kill me for it. I got no money. I got no money, no bitches, and no prospects.
Uh-huh.
I am really like.
I like
how he uses red and blues together. Like his use of like contrasting colors is really good, even if they're like very similar in colors. Really
the specific blue that he used was based off of like the inside of like gas chambers. Like it was the same dye.
because the walls because cyanide is like copper blue color. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you go into the gas chambers, it's like the walls are blue because like the gas saturated the walls with it.
Should I mention this guy survived World War II?
I'm gonna leave it.
That's about right.
So
cool.
cool.
Damn. An Acts of Prayer, and it's got a Hebrews 4:12 on it. Oh my god. It goes hard.
Let me see. I want to see. Is it in the...
Yeah, if you go on to the what is it? It's on the art station one. If you go to Procession of Sacred Affliction and you scroll down like 2, there's like an axe like inscribed with Hebrews 4:12 on it.
I have to find it first. Fuck.
Procession. It's in the chillin' chat.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Chillin' chat. Oh, yeah. I'm in Salami's. There we go.
Oh, it's it's the one with the flat axe.
I don't see it. Can you send it again if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Don't think I If you don't mind.
Yeah, there's no one.
Thank you. Sorry, there's a
Mhm.
lot of links. Okay. Oh yeah.
You're good.
Honor guard. And then we scroll down. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, the
Hebrew.
axe with just Hebrew writing on it is just like that is such a vibe. That looks so good.
It does. It seems to be actual language too. It's not just gibberish.
Yeah,
I
it's
appreciate.
actual Hebrew, I think. At least I hope it is.
But let me see.
It's I don't know if you can see the stream. I'll linger on it for a few more minutes. Definitely.
I see it now.
It says, "For the word of God is quick, powerful, and sharper than any twin-edged sword, piercing even to the divining asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and its discerner of the thoughts." I should have probably wore my glasses for this. And intense on the heart. I could read.
I English good.
I speak English. Dude, dude, I can't. I don't have I can't use my glasses with my VTuber avatar. It like fucks with the eye movement.
Mm.
So I'm blind
That's
as a
fair.
bat.
Okay.
I'm so blind.
We'll just pay for contacts. It's no big deal.
I can't use contacts. I've tried. My my irises, like the or irises, pupils don't fit them properly, so I can't use eye contacts.
Speaking of pupils, there's the pupil seraphim, which is basically a giant anthropomorphic thing. It's a giant flying golden cockroach. It looks like you see like a white gold face with like mandibles and teeth and like very wide eyes.
I'm trying to find it. Larval Beast Lord. I don't see it. I wish this was in alphabetical order. It'd make it a lot easier.
I'll link it in the chat again.
Thank you. So kind of you.
It's easy that way.
There it is. Oh shit, that goes hard AF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got the Christianic wings correct. The 3 wings from like.
Yeah, the Sephirim wings. Yeah.
Yeah, the Seraphim wings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. Definitely one of the cooler. I really don't like gold, but I really like how they did that, where it's kind of like a dull gold. I hate gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate the color gold because it's like too bright.
It's like an aged gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like that actually. Good shit. I want to look more at this Polish painters imagery. Dude, he's got so good. Can't believe I haven't seen this before. Damn. I almost went to art. Can you believe I almost went to art school? I don't think I would have gotten in because like I could draw, but I can't draw like this. Like this is so like some of the shit like people do.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wonder how they do it, especially in a time before like digital painting and shit.
Yeah.
They had a lot of pent-up emotions.
Yeah.
And free time.
True. That I don't have. 1973. I kind of wonder, is this oil painting? Because it looks like it could be like
Maybe.
watercolor, gouache, or oil. Like some of these look like watercolor, and other ones like look like oil. Like this looks like oil painting. This looks like watercolor, and this looks like it could be gouache. Or this looks like watercolor. This could be gouache. So it's like, I wonder if he like went back and forth between them, or if he had like a preferred method. Probably would have been gouache or oil painting. It's just watercolor, excuse me. Watercolor's like very like light though. Some of this stuff is so saturated.
I found a really good looking goth elf picture.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. Oh, I like that.
It's not nothing bad. I'll just post it in general. Maybe try to do it in art.
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
post an art. I'll take a look at it in a minute. Damn.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a look
Yeah, I
at
knew a
it
person who loved that kind of aesthetic.
now.
I fucking love it too, man.
That looks like an early anime. Like an early
I
2000s,
know.
late
90s
90s.
anime.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s, like Cowboy Bebop era anime.
It's like activating every single like part of my brain at once.
Don't
Mhm.
goon, you're doing so good. Keep up the good work.
Don't do it.
The,
Don't ruin the no
does
gooning
it
streak.
still count if I use a condom?
Yes.
Yes.
Use a
Oh.
condom to masturbate. That's I don't use my fleshlight unless I have a condom because I don't want to get it pregnant.
That's not how that works, but okay. Whatever you say, buddy.
If
Have you guys ever seen Rock and Rule? Ever seen the old cartoon Rock and Roll?
No, I haven't.
See if I can't find it real quick.
I need to rewind.
There's I don't know if I can like play the sound because like it was an old, so you know, have you guys ever, let me go back a little bit further. Have you guys ever heard of the movie Heavy Metal? Like that old
Yes,
animation
yeah.
from
I
the
love that
80s.
movie.
There was, after that movie, there was like a weird surge of like not rock and roll, rock and rule. There's like a weird surge of you know, sexy, gritty adult animations that were in like the style of like hard rock, heavy metal, and this was one of them. This was one out of like Canada. And like
Mhm.
I don't know why the elf girl reminded me of this girl from like the movie. I don't know if I could play the audio, but like let me see if I can't find this chick. Kind of reminded me of her a little bit,
Mhm.
and I think she was played by Rita Ford. Or no,
Mhm.
not
And
Rita
the
Ford. She was
Oh.
no, she wasn't played by Rita Ford. She was played
Oh,
by
you
Blondie.
talk about this thing.
She's played by
I've seen
Blondie.
this
Yeah, this is
animation
fucking
style before.
weird.
Yeah.
This movie was so good. I love this movie.
I remember like the main character being like, you know what, fuck my girlfriend, she's a whore.
It's weird. It had like an all-star. It was a commercial failure, but it had like an all-star cast. It had like Earth, Wind, and Fire. It had Cheap Trick. It had Blondie in it, obviously. It had Lou Reed. It had Lou Reed singing about that World War III. It was so good. And I'm like, man, I can't believe this didn't get more views. This is like, the animation was good and everything. But like that elf image you posted kind of reminded me of her a little bit. So.
Not because it was like the first one, because like you don't have like the like things that pioneer always like in like Hollywood always fail.
Yeah.
But afterwards, there's a resurgence of it because it's like, you know, that's a really interesting idea.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like heavy metal was pretty popular, even if it was niche, but I think, like, rock and roll itself was, like, an absolute bust. But I feel like a lot more people should, like, watch it once, because the music in it's so good, man. I wish I could play it, I don't want to get in
God
trouble.
damn it, Salami, why?
I had to.
Why are you giving me Peter Griffith?
Peter Griffith! Got
Hey,
fucking
Lois, look.
Lois.
I made a deal.
I made a deal with the God Hand, Lewis. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. Fucking Brian's guts in the background.
Brian is nowhere near edgy enough to be guts.
No.
But he's an
Stewie
atheist,
would
dude.
be. It doesn't matter. Stewie would be guts if anything, if not Chris.
I feel like Chris would be a good guts. If they were going to do like a guts parody, Chris would have to be guts. That would be really funny.
Then who would Meg be? That's my question.
The horse. The horse.
Meg would be
The horse from the opening. Of
The
horse
rape
from
horse?
the first. Yeah, from the first episode.
Oh my god.
Dude,
That
someone
is awful.
if someone had the ability to like make animation, like if I would make like a guts Family Guy guts parody, that'd be really funny.
I mean, like eventually, like AI is just gonna do that shit.
I know, but that like it's no fun if it's AI. Fun. I feel like AI
I
takes
know
the
it's
fun
no
out
fun.
of it.
I'm just.
I know it's gonna
Oh,
happen.
this is actually pretty. Oh, I fucking love this image. It's so cool. I'm just going around on Pinterest looking for cool images now.
Damn, he's on his Pinterest kick.
I will say the
Hey, who's
paladin of
this?
the third circle is so drippy.
Let's see,
Oh yeah, he is.
Paladin of the...
Third circle.
Each of the paladins
can't
have
spell.
to be sorry. I was saying that each of the paladins had to like be in a specific circle, and the like armor had to be specifically made for them, because
Mhm.
each of the circles of hell has its own like nightmarish atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, that's a guy... That's a guy who I would follow into hell and back. Definitely get that Crusader drip.
He is ballin' AF. And all the inscriptures and all that stuff on his armor, just peak.
Definitely some of the cooler shit. I mean, like, there's
Yeah.
just so much cool stuff I want to do. Like, I want to get back. I would try to get back into miniature painting, but like, man, my back just fucking gave out on me when I tried to do it. I wish I could. I want to do it like a mini painting stream one day if I can, like, if I get my back fixed. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Stream.
I mean, people do that all the time for Warhammer stuff, so I mean,
Finally get around to painting my Tyranids.
painting the bugs.
Painting the bug boys. My nids. I feel like nids is like a slur when I say it. You fucking nids.
Them damn nids.
Get off my property, you nids.
Get off my planet.
Break out the bolt blaster.
Bring out the plasma gun. Get off my planet.
Yeah. Have you oh, hang on. I'm going to show you guys a really funny clip real quick.
You can't say nids with the hard R. You're not a Tyrannid.
I didn't say
what is
nids
this?
with the hard R. I said it with the
Salami.
with no R.
Who was the man in the BDSM outfit?
How do you not? You know who exactly he is.
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
What do you mean? How do you not know who Van
show
Darkum
this
is?
shit. I can't even show this shit on stream. Some of this stuff I could probably show. I can't show the Sonic one. The Sonic one in the KKK hoodie. That's
Yeah, you definitely cannot.
It's so funny though. Also, I think
Here's the thing. I have several of them.
Open link. I'll show what he's talking about. The guy in the BDSM outfit. I don't know who that is. He looks like a Sims character.
Look up Van Darkholm right now.
Van who? Van Darkholm?
Van Darkholm.
Dark HOLM. Movie.
If there's a stream to by the way, he is a gay porn artist, so maybe have safe search on.
Okay, dude, I have it on moderate, but I'm gonna turn it on strict.
Why, dude, Salami? Why are you grabbing? Why are you pulling things out of my brain? Quit that. I'm gonna borrow that. I'm gonna borrow that image.
That's a really.
I have several of them.
That's a really funny fucking picture from the. I'm looking up Van Darkholm. I got his like profile. I don't know who this guy is, but we can't look it up if it's gay porn. And it's definitely gay.
Okay, so there's something called Gachimuchi, which is basically a bunch of Japanese people found a bunch of gay porn tapes. They're like, oh my god, this is so fucking funny. And they made a bunch of edits around it.
I would have to pre-watch it before I watch it on stream. Good sir. I mean, I
do have something that is completely safe. And I can show it to you. It no longer exists on YouTube because of copyright, though.
Oh. Yeah, well, see, then I can't watch it because I might get fucked in the ass.
I mean, like
DMCA.
Okay, but I am going to still post it into the chat.
Okay, I will. We will watch it in a private viewing later. Then.
All right. I'm gonna hope I can actually post it since it is 10
Oh
minutes long.
wait! I know this guy. I know this guy now. I think I've seen this image where he's like. Is it the same guy? No, it's not the same guy. Is it the same guy? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm not watching that. I'm live.
It's nothing bad. There's no porn in this one. Trust me.
Okay, but am I gonna get copyright struck?
No, they are fucking gotchi on like Twitch.
Why isn't it in Russian?
That doesn't mean anything from like YouTube works out differently from Twitch and shit. Like that's.
I would say no. There's still like gotchi videos on YouTube.
Okay, then I will open it up and take your word for it. But if I get copyright struck, I'm banning you from the server. There we go. Download it because you put in a video. All right, hang on. Let me. Fucking now I have it saved on my PC. Hang on, let me change something. Display, is it display capture? Do I have to can I bring my Discord over? Oh, I can, and it shows. Awesome. Okay, I can watch it then. I wasn't sure if I was streaming the like what's it called? The actual window or the display. So we'll watch it.
Yeah, you're.
I actually
have
I have a better version of it.
I don't know. I think the grainy version looks good. Can't go wrong with grainy.
8K 60 FPS. Lords of the Locker Room.
Trust me,
and it's on YouTube.
God damn. They talking in Russian?
Yeah.
They got translated into Russian.
Oh, damn. I feel like that enhances the experience. Suka black.
The YouTube video is actually in English.
Okay. Hang on, let me finish it in Russian.
The YouTube video is much better.
But I want to... Okay, fine.
She wants the full experience.
Fine, send it to me in Russian, or in English, fine. Fine, we'll watch it. We'll watch it in...
It's in the clips.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What am I watching? This quality jumped up so quickly. What the fuck?
People have been like dedicated this from like 2007.
It looks almost AI. It does look AI because it's too good now. Like after seeing in like 3 pixels, you know?
In like 360?
Yeah. Not even 360,
like
more like 36. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't have the audio on. I gotta start from the beginning. He just winks at him. See, you can't see the wink in the original one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey buddy, I think you got the wrong door. The leather club's 2 blocks down.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, leather man. Maybe you and I should settle it right here on the ring if you think you're that tough. Yeah, you're gonna wrestle
your ass. Yeah.
Let's go.
What am I
Why don't
watching?
you get out of that leather stuff? I'll strip down out of this and we'll settle it
Exactly
right here
what
on the
you're
ring.
watching.
Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Alright, you got it. Get out of that jabroni outfit.
Yeah, smart ass.
I'll show you who's
They
boss in this
have
gym.
the craziest shit.
Fucking god damn it.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Huh? So what you got? Come on. Yeah.
This is really gay.
You don't say.
Yeah,
Let's see what you got. It is pretty quick, huh?
Yeah.
Did he just titty slap him?
yes.
Okay.
Why are they titty slapping each other in their boxers?
They did just the singular titty slap.
They're wrestling, that's why.
A wrestling. Salami, how much would it cost to get you to dress up in that same leather uniform?
Free.
I'll strip down.
Free.
Free.
I already have it.
Why do you already have it?
Van Darkholm cosplay, man.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Lords of the Locker Room.
Listen, this is huge, man. This is like primo meme shit. You know how people like oh sorry.
No, it's fine. I feel like I was just gonna say I feel like I have seen this before, but it's like a long time
Been
ago.
so long. Yeah.
Yeah.
From like way back in the early thousands, like what the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah.
If you could watch this on YouTube, you're probably gonna be fine.
Okay. You got
It would
something
be
else
like
to send me?
retarded that you would I I mean, you want more Gachi?
Oh no, I just wasn't. I thought you were sending me another one. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Go on.
I'm just saying, like, you should be okay
Okay.
regarding like stupid shit like that.
I appreciate it. I mean, like, it's definitely. I definitely feel like I've seen this guy before. Like, is he Chinese or? Oh, obviously.
Japanese. Oh, you know what I should send you now?
No,
Oh,
no.
jeez. All right, what is it? Lay it on me.
The interview.
The interview. Okay. Fucking thug life, grandma. I've seen that picture of Chris Chan you posted. I don't think I could post that.
Probably not. Well, you can show Thug Life Grandma.
I can show Thug Life Grandma. I will open the link for that one. That one is pretty fucking gangster. Not gonna lie. I want to be. That's my life in 30, 40 years from now. Just sitting on my oversized couch, holding my steel, fucking posing for a for a Polaroid. gang.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. That's the dream. That's what you wanna be when you grow up.
Ooh. Would be that cool grandparent.
At Carrabba's,
Oh, fucking Christ. Wasn't ready for the
What?
commercial. No, I saw a video called Naked Dude Being Robbed by a Hairy Beast, and I clicked on it.
Van
That's the
Darkholme
wrong
interview.
one.
And Dark Home video. Interview. Okay.
Okay, how bad would it be if you see him like slip a dollar bill into his undies?
I don't really think that'd be too bad because
Yeah, I don't-
it's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be too bad. I think it's just mainly nudity. And
Yeah,
like,
like
There's
blatant
no
nudity.
nudity.
yeah, okay.
It's some got
My name is Van.
Oh god.
the
I'm 30 years
homophobia of
old.
YouTube is like insane.
Well, I don't think it's like homophobia. I think it's suggestive content because like I don't know if you remember like when it got when like all the adpocalypse happened. Everybody blames PewDiePie, but it was just like a wake up call for YouTube's like problems with terrorist propaganda that was on their platform and also overly suggestive content. Mainly the terrorist propaganda, but like since then they've really cracked down on stuff. I don't think like jokes would be a problem, but if you like showed your penis, obviously if you showed a titty,
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get,
yeah.
you're gonna get a warning strike at least, and that video is gonna have to be taken down
I'm a performance
Fucking-
artist.
if they don't do it for you.
I'm hired for people to fulfill their fantasies.
I was meant to
The
say that as a
deep,
joke
dark
because
fantasy.
I hate YouTube and I will
Who's
make
gonna be a
any
movie
reason
star?
why. And
I mean-
YouTube likes
with
to be
modeling
progressive,
and, acting.
so I will use the progressiveness against them.
After
I think Twitch is
102
much worse.
auditions
I'm pretty
and
happy with
small
YouTube as it
parts,
is.
I decided,
I like
had
how they're
enough.
in like a sleazy motel room
Then I
though.
get into escort work.
That just adds the aesthetic.
Yeah.
It looks like at some point he's about to
I
cry.
just decided to go.
I mean, I would too if I was okay.
after
If I was in a sleazy motel room wearing a spiked collar and like a latex mask, I would be on the verge of crying too.
Not to mention the
Here's the
latex
thing.
thong to go with it.
Yeah.
It's leather, okay, man. But listen, he's not a dungeon submissive. He's the dungeon master. So I
Dungeon
don't understand why
master,
he would be
okay.
sad about that.
Dungeon
True.
master.
True, that's true.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Let's keep watching.
Change my whole entire house into a dungeon. Dungeon master.
Oh, he is a dungeon master.
Full
Okay.
dungeon in my house.
The DM,
And it's going really well.
the degenerate
This thing
malcontent.
is $300, and
Accurate.
usually the guy is pretty much high on popper to really get relaxed. And I have this long latex glove that goes all the way up to my armpit, and then I put on a surgical latex glove just up to my wrist, and just lube it up And
Okay,
it's a long process, you know, to get your whole arm up there. But it's an intense feeling for the other person. I think for myself too. It's you go in
Nice.
places that even though it's physical with your hand, but for some
Okay.
reason it's also more emotional. It's more psychological too.
It's a
And we
long
both,
process.
reach the same place. It's really strange at the same time. And I found session like that, I get really exhausted.
Yeah,
with
really
that.
emotional.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I bet
It's,
so.
it's
I don't know. I feel kind of
just is what it is, man.
because I'm looking at myself for the first time. I think. Well, not myself, but this aspect of my life for the first time.
Is he wearing?
It's been, gosh,
Is he wearing
3 or 5
platformers?
years already.
Probably.
Never thought about it. Kind of sad.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of sad right now. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't want to be sad. Better.
Little 5'3" manlet.
Well, he's the dungeon master.
Master.
Master. Oh, quick change of pace. Did you guys see? Hang on, I should probably not show you what I'm about to look up. Did you guys see that Duolingo died?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I heard it was a drug overdose.
Hang on, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna go on Twitter and see if there's any updates because I haven't seen it, but I have to.
Duolingo owl, I think, yeah.
Yeah, fentanyl is a real problem in this country.
For real.
Yeah, Duolingo. I kind of want to see if there's any updates for that shit, but I'm afraid to like show Twitter because of how bad it's been lately.
Understandable.
Oh, what?
But
Did I make one of the corpse the Duolingo bird?
No, but of all the fucking fascist shit, bro. Like, have you, dude? Okay, fucking on my personal account, not my Twitch account, not my VTuber account, because I only like nice things on my VTuber account. I like a little bit more edgier stuff, dude. The amount of times I see Paul Miller on my fucking page, like it's so crazy. Like it's like, why is like, when did he become popular again?
Who the fuck is Paul Miller?
Gypsy Crusader.
Who the fuck is Gypsy Crusader?
Oh, I ain't showing you on this stream, boy.
I've heard that name before. I can't remember what they do.
Oh my god, you guys, I keep forgetting you guys are literal children. Well, you know what? Here. We'll go to the Wikipedia page, because Wikipedia isn't going to show anything.
Hopefully.
But I'm going to give you guys a
Can
little...
you just give me like a rundown?
So, many years ago, there was this guy, his name was Gypsy Crusader. You've probably seen him before. But basically, he got popular by going on to Omegle and, like, shouting the N-word at teenagers.
That's who it is. I remember now.
Yeah, he dressed up like...
I know who that is.
He would dress up like the Joker and, like, call
Wait,
people
that guy?
the N-word. Yeah.
Yeah. He got out of prison recently, I remember seeing. And
Yeah, it
he
was
went
like a
immediately
year
back to
ago.
going on Omegle and doing shit.
I
Why
will
did he go to
say...
prison?
I will say this guy's a fucking monster, but I do think that the gun charges were bullshit. Like they pulled him over for something bullshit and found a gun on him, and he got arrested like years ago, and they got him on like oh, you've been arrested, you can't have a gun charge, and I think they were looking for a reason to throw him in jail, personally.
More than likely, yeah.
But he's also a fucking monster. He's genuinely the definition of fascism incarnate. And what's even funnier, that he's actually not a white guy. it's
Isn't he Mexican?
Yeah, he's like Mexican. He's Mexican Romani, which is not white by at least by fascist standpoint. It's not white. He's basically he's like a Mexican guy that likes to masquerade as a white supremacist, is what it is.
That's like a good portion of them already.
Yeah.
Tan white Aryan man.
Yeah, tan white Aryan man. But he's still doing it, and like it's not old videos that people are posting, it's new videos. And it's like it gets hundreds and hundreds of views a lot of times. I'm like, why are people Excuse me, why are people watching this shit? It's grotesque.
So is it like an actual neo-Nazi? Because I thought it was just edgy.
No, he's unironically a neo-Nazi. This guy.
Man. I had more right to be called a neo-Nazi. Got the actual blood.
Oh, I can't show that. That's a swastika. Ooh, I should probably get off this page. Ooh. But yeah, like I've been seeing like on my personal account because I follow a lot of different like people from different beliefs and shit. Like, you know, I'll follow like Sam Hyde, and I also follow Hassan Piker on my like I follow everybody so I could see what's going on in like the political sides of things. But like the amount of fucking like there's like not even just like Paul. I was using Paul Miller as like an example, but like he like there's so much like anti-Semitism, like so much racism. Like it's like insane. And I know like X is trying to be a more of like a free speech platform, but like it's not just like, oh, like I believe this. They're like sometimes they're calling for the deaths of people. And it's like I feel like that's crossing a line when you're like calling for like people to die and shit, right? Like I'm not crazy for thinking that.
No, I agree.
Like I'm a free speech absolutist. I think that free speech should always be allowed. So as long as you're not threatening people, but these people are like sometimes literally saying like all black people should die. This insert minority races or should be thrown into internment camps. I'm like, bro, calm fucking down. Like it's just insane that like it's really getting out of hand in some corners of Twitter. So I'm like always a bit afraid to go on there sometimes to look something up in case something pops up.
Yeah, for real. With how fucking wild Twitter can be sometimes, yeah.
I need a palate cleanser. Here's a rat.
So okay, now my Pinterest is just full on just like ladies.
Well, it's your own fault now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what you get for looking up ladies.
My fault. It's not like they're real anyways.
Yeah, women aren't real. Women are just a plant by the government to track your data.
And take your money.
Yeah.
FBI bastard.
Yeah, women are there just to regulate the economy so that men don't gain too much wealth.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cute ass rat. Look at his little eyes bulge. So adorable.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first thing that comes up is the Big Bungee Vosh video. Can't watch Big Bungee. That might actually get me in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys want to look up anything else, or you got any other ideas?
Could look up we could look up the lore of the Uber Strike 5.
Uber Strike 5?
Yeah, it's always interesting.
Main characters of the guys in Vermintide.
Oh, really? Is it? Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Let's go to. Okay, so I completely spelled it wrong. Glad I double checked.
Uber Strike 5? Yeah.
Yeah. Uber Strike 5 lore.
Yep.
Let's see. What's a good video? This one's Uber Strike 6. I don't think that's right.
No, it's 5. Technically 6 because of the lady who's doing all the shadow gates, but
all these videos are like under a minute. I don't think these are right.
No, I think it's mainly fanimated. Yeah, it's animated. It's fan stuff.
Vermintide cinematic release trailer. See, that's so hard to find any good videos on
lore
shit.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salami, you need to start making lore videos. You know everything about these guys.
Alright.
Alright, as you wish. I will do your bidding.
That's your command.
Oh, VTuber queen. I am your loyal Discord kitten.
Please don't whip me again. I'll do anything. Don't use your big cane.
Yeah.
One with the single spike, but it's uncomfortable because it still hurts.
I'm gonna bust out my pimp hand, smack you with the back end. Got a strong.
Lord, please bless this pimp hand.
Sigma, bless this pimp hand so that it may land its strike hard and fast upon the hoe's face.
Lord.
You know what you should do? Look up creepypastas.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Creepypasta. Creepypasta. Do we want to read them or do we want to... You know what? We'll read them. That's more fun.
Read them.
I do have
The
a,
OG way.
I do have something we can read if we do end up running out of ideas, but creepypastas are a good idea. I don't think I've ever gotten into creepypastas, right? Even at their heyday, I was never able to, like, really get into them. But, do you have, like, any in mind you guys want to look up?
Look up a bad one.
I mean,
Like an important one that's like, why does this exist?
I mean, we can look up Sonic. What is it? Sonic.exe?
EXE.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But we could go through the SCP stuff. There's a lot of SCP stuff.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
How about we integrate? One part XCP, one part, like, the creepypasta. Creepypasta did come first.
True.
Where's the fucking Sonic EXE shit? Did they take it off the original creepypasta fandom, or am I?
No,
Like,
it should still be there because the creepypasta isn't like.
It's not published.
Sonic EXE. God, I can't spell for shit. Fuck. There we go.
Sonic Underground.
Dude, don't even get me started. That was such a good fucking... Where's the fucking lore page for it? Fuck. Oh, it's an actual game. I don't want to play the game. It's kind of lame. I want to read creepypasta. I think it's a good idea. Let's just pick one at random then. Fuck. Is there like a random story? There we go. Okay, this one's called Tenebrosos. Tenebrosos? It's fucking long as shit, boy. Oh god, I'm gonna struggle reading through this. Okay. Lionel Upton Zion grew up like most children. As a child, had a healthy fear of the dark. The particular thing about Lionel was that he feared the dark that his fear of the dark didn't evaporate. God, okay, I'm gonna struggle. I'm gonna struggle through this, guys.
Why is he Lionel Johnson?
It's Lionel Upton, good sir. Lionel Upton Jean. Xion. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. The particular thing about Lionel was that his fear of the dark didn't evaporate. God, I can't read because reading's probably not the best thing because I don't have my glasses.
You want me to read?
You want it?
I don't want to make you read but you may have to. I can't see I can't actually see.
I don't mind.
Or at least get relegated to the dark corners of his aged mind. Instead, it intensified. His neurosis multiplied. Okay, I actually can't see this shit. You may have to read it. Here.
Okay, link it.
Sorry. I hate to
going
make
to
you do that, but I'm like...
It's
okay.
For my pasta
okay.
real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Be good.
You could read.
Click.
I have my headphones on. I just can't speak.
Okay. Lionel. Okay, cool. I don't care about that. Okay. Lionel Upton Zion grew up like most children. As a child, he had a healthy fear of the dark. The peculiar thing is Lionel was that his fear of the dark didn't evaporate or at least get relegated to the dark corners of his mind as he aged. Instead, it intensified. His neurosis multiplied and insidiously entered itself into his life. He wasn't able to sleep with the lights off, and whenever he found himself in darkness, he was reduced to a shrieking, sobbing mess. His parents hoped that his irrational fear would pass with time, but it only seemed to dig in deeper and grow roots in the young boy's mind.
Oh man, it's like having my own text-to-speech. Let's go.
Wow. His parents became increasingly distraught over their son's plight. They tried to cure him of his fears, but their attempts were met with resistance. They brought the boy to doctors who referred them to psychiatrists. Psychiatrists diagnosed the now teenager Lionel with nyctophobia. If you could stop moving, Paige, that'd be great. Pills were prescribed liberally to no effect, and the talk therapy uncovered no secret traumas. One therapist had insisted that Lionel had been raped, but social services managed to dispel that theory. Wholesome. Wow.
Why?
After the
Wait, hang on. Why? I hope that becomes relevant. Otherwise, that's completely unnecessary.
Seriously, like it's like wild tangent. Well, hold on a second. Now, wait a minute. You can't just say that.
Also, Lionel may or may not have been raped. Never talks about it again.
What do you mean may? Either he was or he wasn't. There's no in between here. Okay, continuing on.
Yeah.
After the incident and subsequent interview with Child Protective Services, Lionel's parents decided against pursuing the idea any further. Thus, Lionel's fear of the dark was left alone by his parents. He did his best to avoid making his fears known, and his parents did their best to not force situations. With time, this problem became something that was in the background and easily overlooked. It was a closely guarded family secret. Time passed, and Lionel had a reasonably fulfilling life. He completed college when he was 22 years old and landed a well-paying job that he neither enjoyed nor hated. He found his mental state smothered in you, which combated the new things and new experiences. He blamed it on his growing up and becoming an adult. He could never puzzle out the nervousness he felt. When he was 25, his grandmother died, and being an only child, he inherited his house.
Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. Pause for a second. Dawson, are you back? No, he's not back. I thought I saw his message on my phone because I have my phone so I could read chat. It was an old message.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. I'm losing my mind. Go on. I'm sorry.
It was in that house, living by himself, that he started to lose his mind. Lionel's madness started small like psychosis. He had a feeling that someone was watching him whenever he was in the house. He chalked it up to living in a small house in a relatively elderly neighborhood. Oh, excuse me. His octogenarian neighbors treated him as if they would suddenly start throwing raves and doing that drug that killed lots of revelers. They watched a lot of news programs dealing with this almost non-existent issue. Lionel did not make a lot of friends among his neighbors and instead chose solitude. When he wasn't working, he was alone. He ate by himself, slept by himself, and even when people tried to intrude on his solitude, Lionel felt like he was alone. A few weeks into living in his new residence, Lionel started to notice he could never find anything in his house. He would buy and leave light bulbs on the counter after coming home, and he would find them on top of the television. He brought home pack of steaks to cook, only to find one rotting in a closet a week later. He began to research his family lineage for Alzheimer's, but found no real influence of it in his immediate family. Lionel eventually decided the stress of his job was toying with his mind. He continued on in his life. When the lights were next to becoming mischievous, Lionel began to feel tinges of pain rising up from the pit of his stomach. He brushed it away as a childish fancies that he hadn't been able to bury. But he had been able to ignore.
This is really boring.
For real. He would go to sleep in his bedroom with his lights on and would wake up in the morning with them turned off. He figured that there was some sort of timer function used as an energy saver, but found nothing in his investigations. As part of Lionel's ritual, he would turn on every light in his house as soon as he got home, and he would start in the kitchen, move on to the bedroom and then the bathroom. Every room he was going to was well lit up. Upon returning to the kitchen, the lights would be out. This didn't happen every day, but occurred with enough frequency to be noted by him. He explained it away as a slipping mind, but he knew something had begun to gnaw away inside of him. Lionel's anxiousness finally reached a pinnacle when he was reading a magazine in the kitchen, and the room was bathed in a fast flash of light and then darkness swallowing him whole. He went to the switch thinking it needed to be flipped, but found it could not be resuscitated. The longer he spent in the darkened room, the greater his unease grew. His hair stood on the back of his neck, his bowels tightened. He felt his testicles retract. Okay. He threw himself into the light of the living room and took 15 minutes to slow his breathing. I don't know, man. Upon examining the next day, Lionel would find that the wires severed to the switch.
Man, imagine being so afraid of the dark, your testicles retracted into your body.
Just
straight up
written
aliens.
by like a 14-year-old. 100%. Oh yeah, I might have been raped.
Lionel's anxiousness turned into panic. He had wires repaired, but a week later they would be split again. Electricians were dumbfounded as to the cause. They thought rats were chewing up the wires. The house had its fair share of rats, but the pattern was more similar to cutting and not gnawing. Then the lights in the living room would go out of operation. He had been able to deal with the small moments of darkness, but something about this darkness in particular was extremely upsetting. It was suffocating. He felt eyes on him when he was in darkness and he imagined breath on the back of his neck. It didn't take long for Lionel's panic to turn into pants-shitting terror. Cool. Let's make sure it's 15. The terror fulminated when he was taking a day off work. He noticed that he had been doing that more and more, and he could not help it. And everything that had been happening, he watched a rat scurry across the floor. He was not good at cleaning house and wasn't fazed by creatures crawling around. It passed under the shadow of his chair. A large squeak drew his attention to it. The rat had made it 5 bounds beyond the shadow when it reached the limits of its body. Lionel stared at the corpse in horror. 2 of its legs had been torn off and was missing half an ear and one of its eyes. Lionel spent the rest of the day avoiding shadows. Whatever was in there was the cause of Lionel's terror, and it was a presence in the darkness. It had been watching him for a long time. He knew that it started by toying with him. It moved his things around to play with his mind, and pranks on the lights was it escalating the situation. Lionel dry heaved when he realized that he'd probably cut the lights when he was sleeping. It was alone with him while he slept. What did this thing want? He shuddered, because a part of him knew exactly what it wanted. Whatever creature did that to the rat had a new target. It wanted Lionel. He sought to escape the house, but knew before he had even reached the door that it would be a fruitless struggle. The door was bathed in shadow. Lionel could feel it there. It was waiting for him to stick out his hand and grope for the doorknob so he could pull back a ragged and bloody stump. He knew that it wouldn't kill him. It would maim him. Whatever was in the shadows wanted to take its time with him. It had been playing with him for weeks. Now the game has reached its crescendo.
Ooh. You need a break? I could try to read a little bit if you need.
No, you're good. No, you're fine. He wouldn't be taken so easily. Something told him that if he could make it to sunrise, he would be able to escape. The creature hid in the shadows, and if Lionel was right, when the sun rose, it would be left with nowhere to hide except where it hid during the day. Prayed to God it couldn't walk in the light. He just had to make it till 5 a.m. Five Nights at Freddy's reference. He had avoided the dark for just a few hours. The sun was beginning to set before that could happen. He would have to make sure he would be ready to deal with this threat. Lionel ran all over the house, trying to collect everything he could to make it through the night. He knew the lights would not hold out for long. They would eventually be cut. He grabbed a lighter, matchboxes, candles, and batteries. He took out the window as the sun. He looked out the window as the sun slowly sank beneath the horizon. He had just one last thing he needed before he was ready to confront the darkness. The only problem was that it was in the closet in his bedroom. The door swung open, and the light that streamed in the closet was almost instantly consumed by the hungry darkness. There was no bulb in this place. He had wanted to install a light and switch in every room of his house. Typo.
Yeah.
When he moved in. But then the trouble had all started when he was sidetracked. The closet was about 6 feet long, and the coincidence of that did not escape Lionel. That item he once sat on the shelf in the back corner. In the murky darkness, he could just make out the flashlight. Lionel knew he would have to enter darkness if he wanted to retrieve the flashlight. He stepped forward and felt the oppressive darkness began to circle around him. He pulled out his lighter and struck it. The flames illuminated a radius around a foot. He walked slowly in that space, afraid of whatever was in the shadows would lunge at him at any second. His eyes wandered all around him as he edged closer to the flashlight. He grabbed it off the shelf, and when he turned it on, he saw the thing in the darkness. It was on the border between the darkness and the light, but Lionel saw it clearly enough. His entire body was jet black, like it had been made from obsidian ink. His eyes were dark and red, resembling a blood red ruby dropped into clouded water. His body was emaciated. The sight was quick, but burned itself onto his mind. Its sudden appearance caused his finger to slip off the button that was depressing the lighter, and the closet was quickly swallowed in darkness as the flame died out. Lionel quickly moved his thumb to the striated wheel and spun it while depressing the button that aerosolized the lighter fluid. The spark caught and sent out a flame.
This is really boring. I'm sorry.
It's just gonna keep going
I
too.
know it's so long. That's why I'm gonna stop you here before you waste your time. I feel like you can find. I wouldn't mind like a shorter one, but like there's too much information, man. Like for what it is.
Too much language.
You want to read a classic?
Well, I got one we could read if you. Well, you know what? You show me what you want to read, and then we could read the one I want to read. So, what do you got in mind, Salami?
Jeff the Killer.
You know,
That's an old one.
You can't go wrong with Jeff the Killer.
Have you ever read it?
I've heard other people read it. I've never, like I said, I never got in the creepypastas. Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer? Yes. Results
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah.
It's a very old one.
Problem is, all these creepypastas are so poorly written.
They are made by 14-year-olds who like understand that brevity is like very important for things, so they just like keep on expanding and expanding and expanding.
I know,
But
but
that
like
actually makes sure everything is coherent.
yeah, but see, like, okay, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite. I even have it saved in the fucking hotbar. That's how much I like it. It's long as shit, but this is like if I want to read bad fan fictions and shit, like I want it to be like My Immortal. Like if it's not funny bad, then it's just bad. Like it's just I have no interest. Like I have My Immortal up. I don't know if we even really want to read that, to be honest. How long have I been streaming for? An hour? Yeah.
An hour and a half.
Yeah. I don't know. I might call it here. And we get like next time we do this, I'm gonna have like a more cohesive list to like look up stuff because I felt like I wasn't prepared. I kind of jumped into it thinking like, oh, we'll figure it out. But I mean, we did okay, right? Like,
yeah, it was. Yeah,
I just feel like it
started strong with Trench Crusade. Can't really go wrong with that.
No, but I do want to have like a more coherent if I do this regularly, because I think it's a good like downtime thing. I want to have like a more coherent like list of things to do. I just couldn't think of anything leading up to today. I think that's on me.
It's okay.
Talk about how I like got a nicotine vape instead of like a regular vape. You guys want to hear a boring story?
Yeah, go ahead. But I'm just saying, just smoke.
Salami?
Just smoke, homie. At this point, you have the nicotine. Just do the fun shit. Look cool.
I don't want to fucking. I hate the smell of cigarettes though. Like it's actually. I
cigars.
think. I don't want to do cigars either. Cigars don't smell bad, but I don't think they would taste good, right?
Nah. They're acquired taste.
Yeah.
Eventually, yes.
I don't have that acquired taste. I have that acquired taste for fruity flavors. Like frozen watermelon. And blue mint.
Does it actually taste like something?
Yeah. It tastes like Hubba bubble gum that was like dipped in mint. It's like if you took mint gum and Hubba bubble gum and like ate it at the same time. It's really good.
Dang.
That's why all the kids vape. It's definitely like candy flavors.
Yeah, there's cotton candy, fucking black cherry. Yeah, it definitely is.
See, I think next time I'm gonna pick like a really like in-depth topic and actually like do research on. I just kind of wanted to try it, and I'm glad I did. I had fun. Like maybe we can watch rock. I don't know. I'll have to like look at the rules for rock and roll. I don't know if I could like. It's the songs that worry me. Like if we do,
it might be. Yeah, the songs are what might get you copyright strict or something.
Yeah, I mean we could. Maybe Devil and Daniel Mouse. That's one by the same company. I actually have like animation cells from Devil and Daniel Mouse, which is really cool. But yeah, I'm starting to get tired. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, boss. You're dealing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, I know what I have to make now.
What?
What are you making?
Don't worry about it. I'll just post it later.
Oh God.
Good.
All right, I'm calling it here, everybody. Everybody, thank you for watching. I love you all.